Hi, kudos. A very good day. Today I'm here to know something about science, space, solar system. Ever since the discovery of Pluto in 1930, kids grew up learning that the solar system has 9 planets. That all changed in the late 1990s when astronauts started arguing about whether Pluto was indeed a planet in a highly controversial decision. We all know that in the sky we have twinkling stars and shining and brightening sun and the moon with the stars in the sky in the night and the astronauts trying to reach the other planets in the space. And what are the other planets? How many planets are there? Let's see. Astronauts, however, are still hunting for other possible planet in our solar system. We all know that the order of the planets in the solar system, starting nearest the sun and working outward, is the following. Like what? The Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and then the possible planets, that is the ninth one, which is just now we discussed, that is a Pluto. If you insist on including Pluto, it would come after Neptune on the list. Pluto is truly way out there and a widely tilted elliptical orbit. Two of the several reasons it was. Now, the inner 4 planets closer to the sun, what they are? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These are often called terrestrial planets because their surfaces are rocky like Pluto and frozen, but has never been grouped with the 4 terrestrial. The Pluto has not, Pluto and these 4 are same. Yeah, the 4 larger outer bodies, what are they? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These are called as Jovian or Jupiter-like planets because of their enormous size relative to the terrestrial planets. They are also made of gases like hydrogen, helium, and ammonia. Rather than of rocky surfaces, although astronauts believe some or all of them may have solid cores, Jupiter and Saturn are sometimes called the gas giants, whereas the more distant Uranus and Saturn are sometimes called the Neptune have been nicknamed as the ice giants. This is because Uranus and Neptune have more atmospheric water and other ice-forming molecules such as methane, hydrogen, sulfide, phosphor, these all things. For perspective, methane crystallizes at minus 296 Fahrenheit. And so here, the definition helped, like what is this? That is consider a planet, a problem that arose as astronomers discovered more and more planet-like objects in the solar system. So the bodies that did not make the cut and was reclassified as a dwarf planet. So these you can name it as a Pluto also. Like Mercury zipping around the sun in only 88 days. It is the closest planet of the Earth. Venus is the second planet from the sun. It is called as Earth's twin in size. And the other one is Earth. It is a third planet. Earth is a water world with 2/3 of the planet covered by ocean. It is the only world known to harbor life. And Mars, the 4th planet, which is red in color and it's cold, desert-like place covered in dust. The dust is made of iron oxides, giving the planet its iconic red hue. Jupiter, the 5th planet from the sun. Jupiter is a giant gas world that is the most massive planet in our solar system, and it's twice as massive as all the other planets combined. Saturn, it's the 6th planet. Saturn is known most for its rings. And Galileo Galilei the first studied about the Saturn in the early 1600s. Uranus, the 7th planet, it has clouds made of hydrogen sulfide, the same chemical that makes rotten eggs smell. So foul, it rotates. The 8th planet from the sun is a Neptune, is about the size of Uranus and is known for supersonic strong winds. is far out and cold. The planet is more than 30 times far from the sun as Earth. Neptune was the first planet predicted to exist by using math. And the last, which is any controversial, is the ninth planet, which is called as dwarf planet. That is Pluto. Is unlike other planets in many respects. It is smaller. As the Earth's moon, its orbit is highly elliptical. And far beyond it, at others, and Pluto's orbit doesn't fall on the same planes of all the other planets. So here, the planet 9. So in 2016, researchers proposed the possible existence of the ninth planet, for now dubbed, and it's a 10th planet, 10 times the mass of the Earth, the sun between 300 and 1000 times farther than the orbit of the Earth. So here scientists Mike Brown and Constant Battigan at the California Institute of Technology in Sadina described the evidence of the planet 9 in a study published in the Astronomical Journey. So here the planets, the 9 planets, which are in a sequence like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and followed by Mars and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. This is the sequence of the planets which we come across, and the respective definition helped isolate what should and should not be considered a planet, isn't it? And in that, the IAU planet definition also put other small round worlds into the dwarf planet. So this cases round objects. So the planets move round to the sun in their orbitical period. The solar system is a gravitationally bound system of the sun, and the objects that orbit it either directly or indirectly. Of the objects that orbit the sun directly, the largest are the 8 planets, with the remainder being smaller objects, the dwarf planets and the small solar system bodies. The solar system is a bound system of the sun, isn't it? And our solar system consists of our star, the sun, and everything bound to it by gravity. The planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, dwarf planets such as Pluto, dozens of moons, and millions of asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. The order of the planets in the solar system, starting nearest the sun and working outward, is following Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and then the possible Pluto, and the number of moons, asteroids, and meteoroids. And our solar system was once a giant dust cloud that collapsed it in on itself. Now it consists of 8 planets and countries, countless meteors and comets orbiting the sun. The solar system explained, made up of the sun and all the amazing objects. Hope you enjoyed.